Blessings, the generations of God, blessing. This is Minister Heaven, and I want to talk to you about the relationship with the Father. You see, there are categories on how we relate with the Father. There are some that are relating with the Father as if you may allow me, as a sugar daddy. What do I mean? When you're in a relationship with a sugar daddy, as we call it, it is a relationship that is based on what you are getting from the person. You know, you want money, you want material things. That is all that is happening there. So there are people that are in God, and their relationship is based on that. I'm having a relationship with the Father because the Father must bless me with money, must bless me with material things. So that is all that they see the Father. The Father is only doing that. And then then there's a category that I love so much of a father and a child relationship. A father and a child relationship is when the father is able to tell you, my son, my daughter, I don't like the trouser that you have been wearing today. I don't like it. Not because it was revealing anything or it was too tight or anything, but he just doesn't like it because he is the father. And you have to change it because he is the father. You know, the type of relationship that he will tell you, my daughter, don't buy that food. I don't like that food for you. Don't eat that food. But now when you have always been in a realm of a sugar daddy relationship with the father, you will not understand what I'm saying. You will say, what kind of God is that? That's where the issue is. He cares about what type of underwear you are wearing. He cares about what type of hair food you are using. He cares about what type of toothpaste you are using. He cares about how much food do you consume. He cares about how big are you getting or how small are you getting. Meaning he cares about your health and your diet. He cares about the friendship that you are keeping. He cares about the words that are coming out of your mouth. Do you understand, child of God? Because he is the Father. And that is a relationship that we are to strive to. That is a relationship that we are to want and desire. Do you understand, child of God? But then, sadly, we 99% we stop on that relationship, that I'm in a relationship with the Father, and the only thing that I know is to pray and request. I need money, I need food, I need a house, I need a car, I need a husband, I need children, it's all I need. So there's no relationship there. It's like a beneficial, beneficial, strange relationship. And it has been going on like that, and people are okay with that, and that is their God, and that is their level that they are in, and they don't know anything else. But this one that I'm trying to explain here is a beauty, and is the relationship that each and every one of us we should have. Because it is not about the cars that we're getting from the Father or the money that we're getting from the Father, but it is about establishing the father and the daughter, or should I say first, the father and the son relationship. Do you understand? The getting to know the being, the person of the Father himself. Do you understand? And getting to know the Father, the being, the Father himself, it means that the child is growing. It means that the child is getting to know themselves. It means that the child is manifesting. It means that the child is getting, what he or she is supposed to be doing. That is what I'm trying to get your attention into. Do you understand? because these are the types, categories of relationship. Some they see the father as a friend, and some they see the father as a brother. There's just a lot of, I don't know if I don't know I have not I don't have a word to give them right now, because some will say I'm out of order if I'll say there's a lot of foolish definition of how and who God is and how we should relate to Him. Or should I just for me to be safe and for people to hear me, there are a lot of unreal definitions and unreal relationship with the Father. Do you understand? Because let me be so real with you, children of God. How you are with your own father, how your own father raised you up, raised you up and did things into your life and, imparted your life, sent you to school, bought you clothing, bought you, do you understand, shorts, underwears, and all that. And how he'll be telling you, no, 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 I don't like that dress. That dress is too small. Please change the dress. So that is a relationship that I'm talking about. Do you understand? I know other people. I remember there was a time I was telling someone about this type of a relationship. They said, God does not care about that. God does not care how big you are getting. God does not care that you need to go and do the hair now. And I'm saying, but you are missing it. The Father will tell you when your hair needs a relaxer. Your Father will tell you when your hair needs to be cut or not to be cut. The Father will tell you when you have to go and bath, your body. Do you understand? The Father will tell you when you have to go and do the washing. Do you understand? Because we get so caught off in them, in the situations of this world, and not that we're forgetting things, but because we have the Father. And then the Father will say, my son, no, my son, look at your washing basin. It's getting full now. Go and wash that. I don't like that. That is not representing my son. Do you understand? That is the relationship that I'm talking about. I don't know if you're understanding me. That is a relationship that we should be striving at, because the Father is not the Father of material things. No. Material things come in now as a benefit now of having a father. The father will say, you, my daughter, let me go and buy for my daughter a relaxer. Ooh, let me go and buy my daughter a lollipop. Ooh, let me go and buy my daughter a doll. Who let me go and buy for my daughter a car. Who let me go and buy for my daughter a bread. Do you understand? It is not even something that you should be making the priority to be telling the Father each and every day. He is a Father. He knows what you need and when you need it and how you need it. Do you understand? But we have turned it around now. Our prayer life and our relationship and our going to church, it is all because we are telling the Father each and every day, Father, I want this. Father, you have to make it happen. Father, in 6 months' time, you have to make it. And we are missing out on the real thing that we should be focusing on, which is building a son, a father and a son relationship, a daughter and a daughter and a father relationship. Do you understand? That is based on love. I know that we don't understand anything about love. He has to teach us, generations of God. We have to be taught, generations of God. Do you know, as I'm speaking this message, I feel it in my spirit that you'll not be hearing me. I feel it in my spirit that my articulations are not enough for you to fully understand what I'm saying, but I'm trusting upon the Spirit of God. That is, I'm speaking, the Spirit of God will touch your hearts and will give you and will convict your hearts to understand that which is it that He is teaching in this message. You are blessed, generations of God. You are blessed. Let us learn to love the Father. You are blessed, generations of God. Amen.